my name is Sarah Jackman and I'm doing another episode of Inner Guru. Today we're going to be talking about earthing, and I am wearing two crystals today. One is aquamarine, that's a longer one, and the other one is lapis lazuli. So the aquamarine is because I'm working with the wind element this month, and you need another element to work with when you're working with wind because it makes you very spacey and very connected to the divine. So you need something to ground you because we are on earth. So lapis helps with speaking your truth, relaxation, also helps with depression. So that's what I'm wearing today. It's good because I'm going through a lot of stuff, and it's really helping me wear this. So today we're going to be, as I said, talking about earthing and why it's good for you. I'm going to do a little bit of earthing. It's super easy. Right now I'm in a park in Toronto, so you can do this in any grassed area or sand or even dirt if you don't mind getting your feet dirty. Just make sure it's safe for you. So basically earthing is super simple. All you have to do is literally just walk in grass or sand or dirt, and you really have to feel it beneath your feet. You can see all kinds of bugs floating around. If you really do look, you know, the wind is blowing very intensely currently, and it's so good for your soul. It's also very good for your dog's soul. So this, I find that people in the city don't do enough earthing, and I think that can cause you know, problems physically and mentally and emotionally if you're not connecting with Mother Earth enough. I also believe that a lot of dogs' illnesses has to do with them not touching any grass or dirt as much as they should. Dogs should do that at least a couple times a day. Dirt, grass, whatever, but they need to constantly touch the earth because they're highly connected to Mother Nature, and it's very important for them to be around it. As for humans, we've sort of adapted to not being in nature all the time, so we don't need it as much, but we still do. And I think that we're becoming less and less connected to each other and Earth because we are not doing enough earthing or enough interacting with Mother Nature. When you are in the city, it is more difficult to do and be and sort of interact with Mother Nature, but it is just as important. I would like to say you should do it maybe once a day, but that is really extreme and would be pretty hard to do. So I think in some cities, I try to do it as much as possible. When I'm feeling really depressed or disconnected from the earth or even people, I actually will go and sit in a park and just stand and put my feet there. If you feel weird about it, you shouldn't. But you could even just make it non-noticeable, so you could go and sit on a bench and then just take your shoes off or your sandals and just do it. You're probably thinking about in the winter time, when could you earth them? It's a little bit harder for the snow, obviously. You can for sure put your feet in the snow, but if you're not comfortable with that, even connecting to Mother Earth with your hands is important and is good too. So for example, my hands on here, I'm just touching that, and then if you look, you can see that little, I don't know if you can see that, but there's like a little ant carrying something. So I want you to notice things when you do this. So, you know, notice the feeling that you get when you touch the tree. I was told a little while ago that my dad told me that I used to want to hug every tree on every street, and so I would spend time hugging every tree, and then he would say, okay Sarah, even just hugging one tree is enough because they're all connected in the ground, and so they're all, you don't have to hug every single tree. Just because it took up a lot of time for him to stand there and let me hug every tree, but that's why I was doing it. I wanted to be connected to the earth. So I recommend this for everyone. I recommend doing it every day, but if you can't do it every day, as much as possible is good too. Mother Nature wants to connect with you in so many wonderful ways, and I feel like we need to do more of it. There's tons of parks in Toronto, and there are even parks in cities like Tokyo. You just need to know where to go and connect with those trees and grass and dirt and sand as much as possible. Also in clean bodies of water, going underneath the water and coming back out is very cleansing for you. So if you have a cottage or you have a beach that you like to go and do that, because clean water does actually baptize you and kind of renews you as a person. So that's what Mother Nature can do for you and your pets. It will make you feel better in general, and every so often I will go up north to big bodies of forests and just go for a hike or cycling, just so I can be back in nature for a bit and just listen to all the beautiful sounds. So anyways, thanks so much for watching. Next week, I forget what we're going to be talking about, but I will write it on my blog, so it'll be underneath this video. And I thank you so much for watching, and God bless you, and namaste. Ciao.